Ad Astra, my fellow space exploration enthusiasts. Welcome to another weekly update about space. All right, so while it's not possible that the moon will be landed by humans once again before 2027, we do have several good news pieces that are going to be coming up in the next few weeks and months. And starting with cosmonauts managed to dock the Progress cargo ship even though there was an autopilot glitch, and there will be many bright planets in December's night sky. All right, the Peregrine lunar lander will be launching on December 24, and it's part of the NASA's Commercial Lunar Payload Services initiative. And that is why we are going to be conducting some microgravity experiments on Axiom's third mission, and there is, of course, a new episode of For All Mankind out on Apple TV Plus. And Star Wars has, of course, had a huge effect on the English language. I have, of course, talked about how Star Wars has many names that are inspired by Indian languages, most notably Ahsoka, which is Ashoka, of course. And speaking of Ashoka, during my recent Bihar trip, we covered the Ashokan Pillar and the land capital in Vaishali, as well as lots of Buddhist monuments and pilgrimage sites, including the Rajgir World Shanti Stoop, the World Peace Pagoda, and there is also a Jain site called a water temple, a Jal Mandir in Pavapuri, as well as Ghoda Katora Lake, which is a natural wonder in itself. And all these places are in Bihar, my home state in India. Coming up to the next space update, interstellar astronauts will obviously face years long communication delays because they will be traveling near or as near as we can to the speed of light. There is a inchworm bot that is being developed, funded by DARPA, or at least backed by DARPA, which could help build moon bases. And the Artemis Accords are something that are being signed by international partners in space exploration to make sure that humanity has a different place to go in the coming generations. Also, SpaceX acquired parachute manufacturer Pioneer Aerospace, and this is obviously in keeping with their plans to continue with their splash landings and, of course, recovery rockets. Then there is Strato launches huge rock plane which flew with an hypersonic vehicle, and Perseverance rover found a young sample in Mars's Dream Lake, while Mike Massimino shared advice from NASA in his new book, which is called Moonshot, a NASA astronaut's guide to achieving the impossible. So I will be trying to get hold of a copy of that and reading it and sharing with you what is special about the book. Also, gravitational waves from black hole tested relativity, while the James Webb Space Telescope found a ghostly galaxy. All right. Astronauts celebrated 25 years of the International Space Station, while NASA's Psyche finds first light on a trip to metal asteroid. All right. So, first light, of course, means opening the camera of the artificial object and capturing the first images. So, that is a good sign of things to come in Psyche's journey to a metal rich asteroid. Very interestingly, a tomato which was lost in space for 8 months on ISS was found. So that's nice. Frank Rubio was blamed for quite a while for eating the tomato, but finally it has been, uh, found. And NASA is prepping for the end of the International Space Station. There is, of course, a couple of plans underway for the next space station. China has its Tiangong space station already in orbit. India has set its sights on a moon base by 2047, which is another applaudable initiative by ISRO. And SpaceX launched its 90th orbital flight of 2023. So SpaceX just continues to push the boundaries of what is fast becoming a good industry. And DARPA has selected 14 companies to develop a lunar economy. There is a lot of military interest on the moon. I covered one aspect, which is helium 3, which is found on the moon, which can be mined on the moon, although the feasibility remains speculative. And there was a halo around the full moon, which was spotted during a SpaceX launch. NASA nailed down the OSIRIS-REx parachute problem, and SpaceX and Space Force launched the secretive X-37B space plane. We will see how things turned out for that later. The Falcon Heavy was the launch vehicle which was supposed to launch it, but I think it was a little delayed. Let's see what happens with it. The Geminid meteor shower will peak this week, so let's see if I can catch another meteor sighting after the Leonids that I sighted about a month ago during the Indian Festival of Lights. A little after that, after Diwali. ULA's Vulcan Centaur rocket's first launch has been delayed to 2024, and there is a new age for the moon altered by human activity, as is to be expected. Finally, not finally, but coming towards the end, 8,000 hours of flying jets taught two Canadian astronauts very important things about spaceflight. Cosmic nuclear fission was seen for the first time, so that's a pretty good, interesting discovery. Comet debris could create a new meteor shower this week, while NASA's Greenhouse Gas Center will track climate change, which is very important because our planet needs very uh, precise and very pristine care to make sure that we don't, become extinct. All right. SETI is searching for alien life at new frequencies, while the Perseverance rover celebrated 1,000 sols or Martian days on Mars with a good selfie. Blue Origin will return to flight with an uncrewed mission, and the Geminid meteor shower will be peaking, like I said. Artemis 2 moon rocket is being assembled by NASA, and a Japanese startup test engine was run on cow dung. So, something that has been the fuel of the fires in many Bihari rural homes is now powering rockets as well. So, all in all, a great week for space exploration. Do check out my other space exploration updates and share what you think in the comments. Smash that sub button for awesomax fun. We will be traveling back to my base in Noida this weekend on Sunday. So hopefully I will be bringing you the next update on next Friday from Noida, from my home base. And till then, this has been a fruitful Bihar trip. If you like travel vlogs, check out my other videos. Thank you so much for watching. Namaste, take care and stay safe. And once again, Ad Astra, let's take humanity to ever greater heights in space exploration. Thank you for watching.